Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. So welcome back to another video review. So we're just going to talk about quickly about price. So basically, we're going to look from high time frame down to lower time frame using concepts, using smart money concepts, ICT, in terms of PD arrays, and just analyze the price action in general. So we have a daily pivot reaction here, and we have taken the previous day low. So in a sense, it can offer some kind of retracement to close up gaps on lower time frame. So ideally, we are going bearish because we failed to break that high here. It's a structural high according to DT Forex, the breaker structure. So we don't break this level, we don't have a bullish changing character. Changing character means a trend idea. If the trend is supposed to be bearish, then we would need a changing character on a lower time frame to ascertain that there could be a bullish reversal to break a bearish trend line perspective. But of course, it depends on where price has hit. If price has actually hit a high time frame demand or support area, then it's something that we can look to trade higher. So let's go through a bit more. So my bias is go short because simply we don't have these breaker structures higher. As I said before in the other video, there's a 4 hour, there's no body closure. Same on 1 hour, there's no body closure. So on Friday, as the day comes on, the series of Forex outcomes also a lot clearer than FEC and the time frame or the feed that trade off from. But basically, we have a very clear, nice and clear busy CB. Personally, I don't think price is just going to go lower from this area. I think price has the potential to run higher. So these lines you see I'm me marking, these are all blocks, the ICT all blocks. See this 50% is almost there, but like this 50% rejection from the body itself, looking very nice. And then taking some kind of internal range liquidity on the 4 hour, and then continue plummeting low because the draw for these mitigations already occurred, but it can offer some retracement because it reacted to the daily pivot gap to do what? Inefficiency sitting here. But of course, we can look to go lower. What was our looking at during the live chart is that, okay, we didn't actually react to a CSB. We do have a volume balance on FXCM to look to trade towards. And then we have all of this consolidation. There's no new pivot gaps created. Pivot gaps are important to tell an expansion of price. If there's no pivot gaps and price just kind of moving up and down sideways, these are ranges. Sideways are ranges. So essentially, you break out of that range, then we can have this consideration that we can go for a expensive move after. So looking from this, because I trade London, so I look at price just straight from here. So looking from this area, we have some kind of severe reaction on 15 minutes. Price didn't really display low. We do have a BPR forming here that price resisted, but did it go lower? Did it break this origin point? So this is the origin point, and this here is another origin point. At any point in time, do we break the origin point? No. So in the manner that we are actually respecting the bullish intention to continue reversing into the drawn liquidity. And what is the draw? The drawn liquidity is a 4 hour and 1 hour CB. So the 4 hour and 1 hour CB sitting here. So we're looking to go into that zone, the area of interest, because there's no sign of paying at this price action. It's too slow or it's too late for us to potentially catch the early move. So what can we do here? So looking at the favorite gap presentation of price, we have some busy and CB. So ideally, you look at how Asia presents. So we have this drawn liquidity here, the relative equal high, price respected potentially an all block, but we just have a look at how price is presented. Okay, so basically here, do we have expensive favorite gap on 5 minute? No, price is very efficient here on 5 minute. Okay, respecting to an all block to continue go lower, do we break that level? Okay, no, we didn't, but we respected the CB by 50%, sorry, the 50% by busy, which is the bullish early gap or bullish imbalance we call it. So from here, we have an expensive move away, so you can call this a breaker, okay? Or we can just trade off the early gap here, or even the BPR, because according to Ario's concept, what is this? What is this? Respecting the BPR is a sharp turn, right? So, but our area of interest daily PD rate, which is a daily favorite gap, that does offer this sense, a potential idea or logic rationale while we're trading higher. but it's not trading or trending high. It's more like offering retracement just to find or fill inefficiency, then come lower. But of course, the price can do whatever it wants. So from here, if I were you, if I'm trading off 5 minutes, I want to see price respecting this area, then I can potentially enter a trade at the closure of the bullish candle like that, and then potentially put my stop loss at the low or at this low. Because what is this low? This is momentum wick on 5 minute. We didn't touch this point, but this could be my stop loss area because momentum wicks according to Phantom is an area of supply and demand. Again, we have another momentum here. There's a wick. So it's a wick supply that we inversed. So that could be your other area of interest if you were to do a limit order and you do it here. So again, there must be gaps that price is reacting to. So in this case, price has closed this bullish gap and closed another favorable gap. But see, basically got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all this expansion. As compared to the bearish price action, we have the expansion on the bullish end. That means that's telling us there's a bullish momentum likelihood for price to trade higher. So in this case, we close these busy, but we still got these areas that can be reacted or respected. So we can look to trade or just follow the reaction here. And I'm going to bring you to chart work here in 1 minute. So say for example, you ascertain that these are area of interest. Okay, so what are our potential entry area? So we have all blocks in here. Let's just turn that to orange for the sake of the chart. So we've got 5 minute supply and demand flip. That's a supply flip. That is a demand from in terms of the 5 minute. Alright, so from here, this price reacted to the 5 minute supply flip very nicely. And then this one here is a all block of interest. So if you want to tighten your stop entry, you can do it like this or have a stop loss around this area. This here is a very, very beautiful trade. And of course, that's how you do limit order if you want to do it that way. And of course, volume price, what do we see here? We have this candle, consecutive candles that are closing with a much wick. So that here is a area of interest imbalance that we want to target, that we want to get into. And then for example, now going with price, you can see this is a low resistance liquidity that needs internal liquidity purge. So what do we see here? ICT concept, etc. Okay, we have body work, we have price working into it, didn't disrespect. So another area of interest is that found a new bullish all block. So we can look to trade at the 50% or to the all block itself. But I know that this area has went into the all block, but didn't create expensive. So if we purge it, okay, we can look to target at the 50% and just trade higher accordingly, like this. Just to give you guys an idea. So what I in terms of all block formation, changing character, etc., all these supply flips, these are something that you need to backtest yourself to find what works for you. And I highly recommend that you do this at least a record of 100 or say 50. If you feel like you're comfortable enough, you can put this to the live situation, as in maybe put a small account with raw cash, because that actually this determines whether you can execute that in live situation if you want to fund the challenge, etc. Because if you can't do this live in the future, when you get this payout, etc., how do you know that you're going to be comfortable trading it? It doesn't make sense if you can't trade on a small account to be consistent that you will actually be successful in the fund the challenge. It doesn't work like that. So of course, well, all these all blocks I just said, these are just examples that you can look to trade from based on going from higher time frame to lower time frame. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you don't, let me know. I'll catch you next time.